From Kansas City, head women's basketball coach, Deanna Jackson-Durrett, student athletes, Amanda Mensah and Ely Stafford. Normal format will be opening statement from coach. We'll take questions for the student athletes, dismiss the student athletes, come back to questions for coach. As always, please state your name and organization prior to questions. Go ahead with your opening statement, coach.
Just want to open up by saying thank you guys again for being here. I'm so proud of this team and what they accomplished and the history that they set in this league. You know, for Elisa and Manna, grateful that they trusted me enough to come and play for me for a short period of time. And, you know, hopefully I've helped them grow their game, and because they've definitely helped me as a coach to grow. The adversity that we've faced this year, most teams don't face it. Most teams don't face that kind of adversity. And so there's lessons to be learned in that, and I hope that they take that with them. Again, just very proud of our effort throughout this tournament. So
let's go ahead with questions for the student athletes. Go ahead,
Madison Van Walden reaching your summit. Elise, you currently lead the tournament in minutes played with 120. 3 full games. How are you able to do that? What's the kind of the mentality behind the physical ability?
I mean, I know we're like down in numbers, but she tells us like 40 minutes, give it everything you got. So I just like, when I go out there, I just think like, take it each quarter at a time. I'm tired, but like, in order to advance, you gotta suck it up. So that's what I just tell myself.
Greg Mitchell with the Summit League. Just with the foul trouble, obviously you guys really didn't have that much of that outside of Sana. How was the mindset of how do you approach something like that? Having to defend hard while knowing that, you know, that could become an issue with the bench.
Honestly, I felt like it was 8 against 5, like the whole game. I mean, you can't really do anything about it. Like you have to just kind of suck it up and hope that, you know, your bench players, you know, just talk to your bench players and let them know that, you know, we need this game, and try to give them some motivation to, you know, give us what they can give us. So Trinity did that today. She gave us a spark off the bench. So,
you guys, I've watched you guys play at home a lot, almost all the games, and then I come up here traveling to see you guys perform out of your minds. Tell me what you guys are taking away season and the playoffs as you guys have this immaculate run as a 10 seed.
I mean, all you need is 5 that's really locked in and ready to go on the court. She told me like at the beginning of the season, all you need is 5 players. If you lead by example, like more people will come. So like all you really need is 5 that are going to like work hard and just, you know, be locked in. So that's what I took away. It's like no matter like how small you are, like you can go and like make some choices. And I feel like that's what we did the past couple of days that we've been here. So I'm proud of like how far we come, because we thought we didn't get this far.
Thank you.
Anna, the Mighty 7. What do you want people to remember?
For teams, mostly just like anything's possible. Like believe in yourself. You can lose the whole regular season and come in the tournament and kill it. Like it doesn't matter at all. Like believe in yourself, believe in your team, and yeah, just block all that outside noise out and know what you're capable of, what your team's capable of, and trust in your coach. That's what we did, and we came as far as we came.
Man, Elise, thank you very much. You guys head back to luck. Go ahead with questions for coach.
Coach, historic first season at Kansas City. You did more than anyone expected after, you know, losing a coach and losing all the scoring and so on and so forth. And we've seen how far this group has come this year. What do you take from your first year in the league and from this first tournament experience in the next season?
Hopefully this is as hard as it gets, right? It was challenging. Like, you know, you come into your first year as a head coach, period, not even just into the league or just into like a new team. But this is my first year as a head coach, and the challenges that you face as a first year time head coach are one thing. And then there were some challenges that I faced outside of that. And you know what? My faith never wavered, and it can't. and it never will. And so, I honestly, this is just me being honest. I'm so strong in my faith that these were things that needed to happen because I know God is setting me and this program up for success, for a better future. But these are the things that I had to learn early. This league is a great league. You know, it's tough, and so we'll go back to the drawing board, and you got to recruit a little different, and you got to do some things different, and but the experience that I've had outside as an assistant, I've been able to bring to this. Like I've been in these moments. Listen, y'all, I've been on this side of it before, right? As a player and a coach. And I'm on this side of it again. And if you don't learn, if you don't take different things with you, like this league is tough. These players play hard, they play tough. And so we'll get out and we'll recruit this week, next week, and we'll bring kids here where we can win. And it's like Elise said, like, man, you only need 5 people on the court that want to give it everything, that want to challenge themselves and push themselves every day. Like we did it with 7, y'all, and our 2 people off the bench didn't really play that much. And so there's so many different things that I can take from this experience. And like my first year in coaching, it was a tough year too. And if you don't take things, I don't want it any other way. I absolutely don't want this journey any other way. Yes. Do you have a question for me, Layla? No. Sorry.
Go ahead. Coach, after a full year of being in the summer league and the Semifinals tournament, what's your biggest takeaway from your opponents coming into next season?
I mean, smart. This league has a team, like the coaching is great. The players are smart. They play hard. This is a league that, that can make a name for itself. Put multiple people in the NCAA tournament. Like, I think that's where it's growing to. How can you not? I mean, at some point, this league, you will have multiple teams because nobody's afraid to play anybody. South Dakota State, they'll play anybody. Trust me. Like, I had a boss that did not want to play them. Like, but I get the pleasure of playing them every year. Twice. You got South Dakota State, South Dakota, Omaha's a great team. Oral Roberts, y'all, look out for them in the future. You have a bunch of good teams in this league, and they're going to force the committee to look at them in a different way. I promise you. I can feel it.
And then I wanted to ask something else. You've been with, you had these things going on throughout the season, but I wanted to ask you, what's the biggest takeaway you've gotten from the players that you can use heading into next season? Because I know you're going to lose these and your players overall taught you first year.
That you're never done growing. But I knew that already, but players have a unique way of really reminding you that as a coach, I don't care how long you've done this for, that you never, ever, ever finish growing. Like there's always something to learn. There's always a way to make somebody better. It's always a way for you to get better. So that's really what I'm taking away from this experience this year. That I don't care how long I do this. And hold on for a second. And if I finish growing, then it's time for me to do something else.
Thanks, Deanna.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.